Hey there, it's Crafty Jennabug. Here's another video of me working in my January junk journal. This is going to be the last installation of decorating pages in the journal, and then I will make a video doing a full flip through and like reading all of the things I've journaled, little things I added off camera, things like that once this video is over. So hope you're ready. Let's get crafting. Alright, I sewed myself a little pocket out of that fabric. Mostly I just sewed a square and I did a zigzag stitch across the top. And it's going to go right here, but before I do that, I want to do something to this background. I don't mind it being white, mostly. I want to take this iridescent bright silver acrylic ink by Liquitex. I want to take this ink and stand up the book like this. And I want to dribble this ink down the page. Alright, I think that is good, but I will go ahead and glue this down. Alright, I have regrets. I wish I had realized how much I like this on this pocket before I glued it down, because then I could have sewed it across. Alright, that's atrocious and I love it. I don't know what to put in this pocket, but for now, I'm not going to worry about it because it is still pretty wet. So, this is going to need some drying time. We'll be back. Alright, so this is dried. I ended up adding a little bit of the eyelash yarn, Fun Fur stuff that I had, that I used on a tag, this tag previously, and I added January both off camera. Yeah, I just kind of felt like it needed a little something and it wasn't really worth filming, so sorry if you feel like you missed out. I'm not real happy with the drips on this page. I don't know, it's interesting but not quite. I don't know. It kind of looks like ice. Whatever. It works, I think. Maybe. It's not my favorite page, let's put it that way. But I'm getting to the end of this book. I just got to figure out something to do on this side, and I don't like the way the drips. Oh, I do need something on the back of here. Maybe. I could always distress the edges. There, I think I like that a bit better. So, this page. That works for now. Let's see, this page, maybe I'll just do a collage on. Alright, I'm going to play around with some collaging on here and go from there. Okay, I figured out what I'm going to do with this page. I have a couple of snow-related words, falling snow and snowball fights, and I'm going to glue them down and then I'm going to surround them with snowflakes. So that's what the plan is for this page. I'll be back once I've got everything glued down. Alright, so there we go. I'll like it. Simple, but not every page has to have pockets and all kinds of crazy stuff on it. Now this is really bothering me though. So I am going to take the gray and the dauber, and I'm just going to make this all gray. Okay, there we go. I like that much better, and I think, oops, it's going to look really good. Maybe I should have backed it, or I should have distressed this side with gray. Yeah, I like that much better. Does this need to dry? I think it's pretty dry. Yay. Cool. This is a little brown for my liking, but I don't know what else to put in there. So that, this page needs something. This page is fine as it is. What can I do to this page? I could do a triangular tuck spot. Okay. To kind of play off of this triangle. Why not? Alright, so I took this dark blue paper and I backed it on some light blue paper, and I only glued it along this edge and this edge so that it's a tuck spot, and then it could be a double tuck spot like that. And then I'm going to decorate the front of it. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll figure out what to do with it. Okay, so this is dried. I ended up adding these pieces to decorate the tuck spots, and now I have a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. So that's another page decorated. This one I'm leaving blank. This one I like as is. Maybe these two. I kind of like this one. I think for this page here, I might leave this one blank because I really like it. This page, I'm going to decorate this envelope and glue it here so that it folds out, something can go inside, and then there will be collage work here. So, first I gotta decorate this envelope. Let me get my stuff set up and we'll be back. Alright, this first thing I'm gonna do is take some beeswax and rub it along this adhesive strip so that it does not activate when I spray this. Hopefully it won't activate. I'm going to use some Distress Oxide Spray and Prize Ribbon and some Distress Spray Stain and Salty Ocean and some water. That's not water, this is water. And I might bring out these two as well, depending on how I feel. Alright, I decided I want to do some silver and white splatters on this, on both this side and this side. This won't be seen because that's going to be glued down, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's start with the white. Alright, now I dry this side, and then I'll do the other side. Alright, this is dried. Just an FYI, the wax trick on the glue works really well, but if you're drying it with your heat gun, it melts the wax and then makes it sticky again a little bit. It shifts it, so be aware of that. This will go here. Now it's all out of sorts. Maybe I should, I could stick it in the middle. And then it will go fold out like that. But I want to do something on this background so it's not quite as white. So, well, you know what? I will go ahead and glue this down so that I know what I'm working with. And I am using tacky glue because it grips better. All right. So, I'm going to use this Folk Art Metallic Blue Sapphire paint. You can't even see. And I'm going to use some stencils and make some snowflakes. Okay, so for this is dry. This is all dry, and I'm not entirely in love with it, but it is what it is. There's no going back now. I could cover it all up, but I kind of like my triangular thing here. I could probably rip out some, what you call it? Some of the stencils and stencil negatives I have on other sheets of paper, but I'm choosing not to. I have this piece of paper. It's a thick piece of paper, and I'm going to make an insert for this envelope. I did pull out one of these, and I think I'm just going to glue it to it. Glue it to it. And then that'll go in. But I think I will distress the edges of it a little bit. Okay, well, this glue is still wet, but let's see what it looks like in here. Yep, I like it a lot. That needs to dry. This needs something. This side needs something. Alright, well that obviously needs to dry. I finally used that like I wanted it. Yeah, gotta let all this stuff dry. I can use this as a little pocket if I want to. Excuse me. This really could have been sewn on. We'll see how that glue holds, and maybe I'll decide to sew it on. I doubt it though, because I made that to fit in here. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I'll be back to see how it works. All right, this is all dried, and I've decided to do this little thing going on over here. I like this page as it is. I won't do anything to it. I'm gonna leave this open for a bit. Let's see what else we've got going on. I wanted to add this to this page where the flower fold out is. I like that on that page, but I want to add more to it. All right, this has dried, and I found this quote, We have an obligation to daydream, and it's quoted to Neil Gaiman, and I'm going to stick it here. This needs something. I have this. It came out of a newspaper. I think I might just glue it down and fold it over. Maybe I'll fold it over at the bottom. It's not exactly a winter scene. I really like the way it looks peeking out over there. And it took care of the back of that page. I really want to work on this. Alright, I want to work on this page next. And goodness, this is thick. I love it. So here, for this tuck spot, I'm going to use more of this paper. And let's see how big it needs to be. And then I have this sticker that says, no matter how long the winter, spring is sure to follow. And now I'm going to stick that on there. I inked around the edges of this, and then on the back I did kind of like a cloudy sky kind of look is what I was going for, and I like the way it turned out. So I used hickory smoke, in case you weren't aware. Alright, it's kind of cute. So this is a sticker, but it doesn't want to be a sticker, so I'm just going to leave the backing on it. It's trying to split. I want to do some pearls. Now these are adhesive, but I don't trust it. So I'm going to use more tacky glue. I like it. Cute. Let's pull it out and let it dry, because those pearls are real iffy. Next, something to go in this pocket. Okay, while I think about what I'm going to do here, over here, I have 3 words. So this one says, no matter how long the winter, spring is sure to follow. Well, then I have 3 words I cut out of a magazine that kind of work with it. Resilience, perseverance, and endurance. And I want to glue them over here along with some sort of maybe some collage. Alright, I think I'm going to put this here like a belly band. Figured out what I'm going to stick in there. My Defemember Day 25 ATC, the artist trading card. And that can live in there. Awesome. These still need to be clamped. I don't think so. Okay. Great. And that doesn't necessarily need anything in it at the moment. Okay. Let's see. This needs some things. can I put? Oh, geez, I still have a lot to do. I have a lot more to do than I thought. On this side, I've got this image of leaves frozen in ice. I think I'll glue that down. Alright, I decided this, I'm just kind of bouncing around this book trying to get the rest of the pages decorated, and this is going to be a pocket. I'm going to make it a sideways pocket. This book is getting very thick. I think in the next one I won't make as many pages. And I've got this little thing that I could journal on. I'm going to use the hickory smoke. And that can go in there, and it will stick out, but it looks, ooh, it looks really good actually. Yay. Okay, so that is done. I want to decorate this with something. Alright, I gotta let those dry. As of right now, that's what I've got. So I'll be back. Alright, this page is dried and I added Patience. Alright, so I made this little, I forgot to film it, I'm sorry. I made this little collage area. I've got some of that mesh ribbon and one of my flowers. I'm going to leave the rest of this blank, I think. I like it. Over here, I made a pocket with hinges so that it can accept something bigger. And I've started working on a tag that I'm just going to put January on. I've got to glue this down. Go in there. Pull that out though because it needs to dry. That's another page down. This page I'm going to leave as is. This page, this side, I want to do something with. So this is going to be journal space. And then on this side, I think I'm going to do a collage of some sort, maybe. Alright, I decided to make this a tuck spot. And that I'm just going to glue down. Since this page is close to this one and I have a bunch of ripped out snowflakes glued to it, I'm just going to continue that on to this side. The pages are very similar. There, that kind of looks like a continuation. I like it. Alright, sweet. That's done. These. I kind of want to leave this blank, or maybe just add a little to it. I like the way it frames this page. Maybe add something in the middle. But I gotta come up with something to put on this too, and in it. Alright, for this, I cut it down to the size I want it for that envelope. And I am going to use the Hickory Smoke and Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide inks and some water to kind of Alright, I think I added a tiny bit of black soot, and then I distressed the edges with black soot. I think this can use this. January Brings the Snow, Makes Our Feet and Fingers Glow by Sarah Coleridge. I'm going to distress around it in gray. Okay, this needs to be flattened under something, but I like the way that looks. Alright, while that dries, I'm going to decorate this, and I think I figured out how I want to do that. I'm just going to glue scraps all over it and then stamp on top of it. So alright, I'm going to use the permanent black soot distress ink and this giant snowflake stamp. Hopefully it stamps better this time than it did last time. Alright, so now this can go in there. Okay, this page still doesn't have anything, but I might just leave it blank. I really like it the way it is. Okay, I could journal there. Alright, I backed these with some paper that I just had sitting scraps, you know, with some paper scraps that I just had on my desk. Alright, I cut down and distressed this piece of paper with some hickory smoke oxide ink and then glued it down. That's going to be journal space. And on the other side, I've got this blank page, but I don't want to add much to it. I like it blank. So I might do a little bit of collage on the bottom. So I'm going to figure out something for that and I'll let you know what I've got. Alright, that's what I ended up doing to that page. I'm just going to leave it pretty simple. I like it. I can journal on it if I want, but there's still some sort of decoration there. Barbara at 49 Dragonflies hit 50,000 subscribers. Yay, Barbara! And offered this freebie, so I decided to print it out. It's got 4 seasons, and I'm in winter, and this was beautiful, and I decided I'm going to use it in my journal. Yay! So I'm going to cut it out and then figure out where to put it. Alright, so I added a little bit of stuff off camera. The journal card I will journal on the back of. I added some texture paste through snowflake stencils and this little cluster thing going on here. It says be true to yourself. And I want to work on this page. I have a plan. I want to use this stencil. It is by Crafters Workshop. Oh, you can't see that. It is by the Crafters Workshop. It is Elegant Bracket TCW 148. And I'm going to use, I thought about putting it in the middle, but I think I like it hanging off the side. Ooh. I like it. I think I'm gonna leave it like that, actually. I really like it. Pages don't have to have a lot done to them to be pretty. So I'm going to leave that one like that. Let's see. This one is blank. This one is blank. All right. On this page, I glued 2 pieces of paper to make 2 tuck spots. Boop, boop. And here I want to make this a tag. And I have this quote, time is precious, I have these sentiments, time is precious, waste it wisely. And I want to stick it on here somehow, but I haven't decided how yet. All right, I have this Tim Holtz stencil. It is THMM152. And I want to stencil it. I use some washi tape to mark off this last Merry Christmas because I don't want it to say Christmas. And I think I'm going to use some tumbled glass. So this stencil came in a kit with stamps. Okay, since there is sparkly stuff on this page, I think I want to go with this washi tape across the top and across the bottom. All right, I'm going to apply that. This is kind of a pain to get the backing off, so you don't want to see me struggle. I'll be back when it's applied. All right, there it is, all finished. The back, I'm just going to leave as is for journal space. And it will go right there. It's going to dry first. Then I have this page, and I decided just to do this as some journal space, and then I won't lose any of the border around this when I turn the page. I added some texture paste on this page, something just to try to bring it together. I'm still not sure about it. I may end up doing some more stenciling just in ink. But I think this might be the last page. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this blank because it complements this. Yeah. All right. So the last page I intend to decorate. I thought about just doing another journal space. I could leave it blank. Well, there we have it. We're just going to glue down some snowflakes. All right, that's the last page I'm going to decorate for this video. I think what I'll do is off camera go through and make some finalizations, add a few things here and there, splatters, stuff like that, and then do all the rest of the journaling I want to do about the process. Then I will come back and do a video of a flip through of the whole thing, page by page, reading any journaling I did, things like that, really talk about the process, what I enjoyed, what I found difficult, things like that, and how I plan to adjust for future journals. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. I can't believe this is almost finished. It seems like I started on it only yesterday, but it has been a wonderful journey, and I'm thrilled to have been sharing it with you. So I hope you liked it. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the next video, the final installation of the January journal. Have a great day. Bye.